Action.
Impressions of Muddy Roots.
This is the greatest festival that we've played probably on this tour.
Awesome festival.
Absolutely.
It's so much fun.
Great people, great beer, great stage.
Probably the only place in Belgium where it's not raining.
Yeah, when we arrived, we looked around and we're like, man, we found our people. Like, this is where we're supposed to be. So, yeah.
It's really cool. Like, I was talking to a bunch of people, and they just know each other through this festival. Like, they're just like, it's old friends because they've been here a few times. They all met each other at Muddy Roots. And there's so much camaraderie between all the bands and the fans. It's just fantastic. And it's just so cool. It's such a cool festival.
First impression of Muddy Roots is the van got stuck in the mud, and we actually had to push it out, and I'm pretty sure we're going to have to get the
tractor
to help us get it back out. That's Muddy Roots, and that's probably what it's always going to be.
But there is a tractor because they know, because it's muddy, and that's the greatest part.
They didn't lie about the muddy part.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the American festival's like. We haven't played that one yet, but if it's anything like this, like, love to do that one too. This is killer. Great times.
We love Muddy Roots. Woo!
Doghouse Rose loves Muddy Roots!
Muddy Roots!
Muddy Roots! Muddy Roots! Muddy Roots!
Muddy Roots. Muddy Roots.
What's the last one there?
Oh, yep, we got a question here.
You better answer now.
Influences of the band.
Oh dear.
Oh, man.
Well, that's a long-winded one.
Bourbon.
Gasoline.
Suffering.
Heartache.
Gasoline.
I think we kind of draw influences from all over the map because, like, I mean, I grew up listening mostly to punk rock, and I discovered country kind of later on. And then, like, I know Jefferson had, like, mostly metal music, and, like, he played psychobilly for a few years there. And then, like, these bros are, like, jazz nerds over here. So, I mean, like...
I have a degree in jazz.
We draw from all over the place.
I never tell anyone.
But, I mean, like, there's always the typical answers, like, you know, like Johnny Cash, and then... I don't know, the rest. But
It's like Gilligan's Island.
yeah, like I think that we all bring a little something different to the band with attitude and influence, and you know, we're having a great time doing it. So is there anything specific you guys wanted to mention in terms of influences? Like, I'd say like punk rock, metal, old school country, psychobilly,
Amen.
and just generally being badass.
Yeah.
Bourbon, gasoline, and some of the more legal drugs, or the more tolerated ones,
drugs, yeah. The Amsterdam kind.
And moonshine, definitely. There's been some moonshine.
That's a big one.
Oh, yeah, moonshine. We forgot to mention that. Anyways, Muddy Roots.
Muddy Roots. Muddy Roots. Muddy Roots.
Muddy Roots.
And Star Wipe, and we're out.